everybody, and welcome to the Absolute Football Podcast, Absolutely Lower League, the show dedicated to everything from the EFL Championship, League One, and League Two. I mean, there is a few talking points that we are going to have a conversation about later. We will address the elephant in the room of Rob Edwards moving from a Thursday night to now a Tuesday night with Sam and the team. But we will save that for a little bit later. Apologies as well for being a few minutes late. We've all been working. It's been a busy day for us all, so we do apologise. But it's great to have you all here in the chat. I will address you all later. But Claire, how are you and how's your week going so far?
I'm happy to take the blame for the lateness because I have a 400-gram pack of broken biscuits that I was eating. Not all of, by the way. So they didn't want to go live while I was munching biscuits.
Look what I've got.
I mean, that's definitely better than biscuits. Busy week, but I've got a little challenge for us as well because, you know, this is just my life at the moment with a little toddler. You know the meme, right? I don't know if you call it a meme. I want to pet that dog. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is Daisy's.
I want a baby dog.
So I feel like it's only right for us to do it because currently in my head all I'm going is, I want to pet that dog. So I feel like you two should do it and everyone in the chat should vote for who's best.
Let's do it. I mean,
everyone knows that little video.
Who do you want to go first?
You go first.
I want to pet that dog.
Go on, Jason.
Oh, God. Okay. I want to pet that dog.
I want to pet that dog. So the floor is yours, chat. Come and vote.
Come and vote. And of course, Streety.
Hello.
How are you and how's your week been so far?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, good start to the pod, that. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Week's been a bit busy, just all that good stuff with Hair Game 2, sorting some exciting things out behind the scenes, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm happy at the moment. Obviously, football's not the best, but it's fine. We take the positives. But yeah, I'm happy to be talking football again this week.
That is literally my motto at the moment. Anybody in the chat, we are not addressing non-league tonight, even though sometimes I come on here and speak Dale. If you mention the word Rochdale, you are getting kicked out. Rochdale or York City, you're getting kicked out and removed for the foreseeable future. Just letting you all know. But glad you are both okay. And of course, we have a lot of fantastic people in the chat. Good evening, Chris. Hope you are okay. We've got our lovely Graham as well. Evening, everyone. Here's for evening to you. We've got Simon. Evening, peeps. Evening, Simon. Hope you're okay. We've got Aled. He's put, hey all. Hope you're okay too, Aled. Do you know what makes me really wholesome, though? When all the people in the chat are like having their own conversations between each other. I love it. I love the community. We're building the OGs are assembling. Right. Yes. Avengers assemble. That's what we were doing. Instead of eating biscuits, eating M&Ms, it's like Avengers assemble. Just on that as well. Do you used to like Avengers and Marvel?
Never seen it, but I don't think it.
I've seen a few, but like not in order. I just watch whichever.
I was going to ask you all what your favourite Avenger is, but it might be pretty pointless now.
Yeah, maybe the chatterers can answer that one. And
my favourite's Iron Man.
But also, like talking about that kind of thing, have you seen that the trailer for Toy Story 5's come out?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Toy Story.
Toy Story is my favourite. I'm so excited for Toy Story and I love all the characters. The only thing is I really want it to be good. And I feel like what happened with Fast and Furious, because I loved all them, it got to a point where it just became silly, the amount they were doing. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it does not happen for Toy Story. Yeah. But I'm also excited as well. I don't know if any of you girls have seen, and I will go into football very soon, everyone, but Wicked is out next week. And I'm so excited for wicked, honestly.
I've never seen that either.
Oh, honestly.
It's good.
So
it's good.
Are you Team Elphaba or Team Glinda, Drita?
Oh, see, I love both of them, but I am wearing pink.
Yes.
So, yeah. I don't know. I love both, though. I can't choose.
They both have their own different qualities, don't they? And I just love Ariana Grande, me as well.
Yeah.
She's one of my favourites, so. England 1, Serbia 0 is a half-time score. Missing out to Liechtenstein at home. And yes, I can say Liechtenstein. That was good for me. Dylan has said hi. Dylan is now Stockport County fan.
He knows that Port Vale are absolutely rubbish, and also who's still top of League One for now.
Exactly. Republic of Ireland 2, Portugal 0. What? We have another Stockport fan. Oh, and he's also asked, how's your day going? That's lovely.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a bag of broken biscuits. What could be better? And the chocolate-coated broken biscuits, so...
Exactly. I know, Graham, we will be addressing all of those later. We really, really will. Glenn has put there's only one Frank Lampard. I do apologise. I've got a really bad chest if I do have a coughing fit, but I can feel hiccups coming upon me. So if I cough and hiccup at the same time, I do not know what's going to happen. Best not eat any M&Ms yet. It could be dangerous. No apology necessary, shout out. Thank you. And do you know what? Did anyone see the videos that they were making on AI? The Luton fans and Rob Edwards turning into a rat.
Yeah.
They really, really, really not took it well. But I'm kind of in, yeah. Well, we'll get onto it a little bit later. We will. We've got, I love fudge.
Oh, yeah. You can't beat a bit of, mind you, just a stick of sugar in it. But sugar and butter.
But a really, really, really nice sugar and butter.
Yeah, like really nice.
Yeah. What have I come into? Rough couple of days, but hope all is well. Oh, I'm sorry you've had a rough couple of days. I hope you're okay, Sean. We've got Simon as well put in. They were all great, but I don't want to be kicked out of a chat, so I'm going to shower's the best. I won't kick you out for that. The only time I'll kick you out is if you mention the words Rochdale or York City or Ollie Pace or Josh Jones. Just anything to do with that game. You cannot say it. Hi, Steve. Hope you're okay. But hi, big up the panel. We have got as well, I tell you what, this is doing my head in tonight. I just hope it's not one film too many for the almighty dollar. I know that's what I was thinking. I love Toy Story, but I tell you what, while we're on it, are you Team Woody or Team Buzz?
No, I'm Team Jessie. My Daisy thinks she's Jessie, and she goes around calling herself Jessie Daisy. So I feel like it has to be Jessie. What about you?
Woody. There's a snake in my boot.
Of Woody and Buzz, I'd have to pick Woody.
Yeah. What about you, GT? Who's your favourite in Toys? Do you know what? I love Rex and Slinky as well. Yeah. Slinky is just so sweet.
I want to be a bit different. I'm going to say Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Because why not?
Great shout.
Why not?
So funny.
So funny. It's like, I actually really love the concept of the new film as well, because it's actually like so true, and like it just is what the world is now, and it's showing that obviously kids are looking at screens more rather than playing with the toys. So I actually like that. And also, do you know Daisy that you eat M&Ms? Daisy really likes ham, but when there's, I can't think if it's the third film, and it starts off with him playing, and like the train goes off a track.
Yeah.
And they call him Evil Dr. Porkchop. And she literally goes around all the time going, Evil Dr. Porkchop.
Thank you for holding the fort, Claire. I had a mouthful of M&Ms. I do apologise as well. Food colourings do make me hyper, so there's a chance it could go west this podcast. But it's a Thursday. It happens all the time. And Graham, I know who run the world goes.
I can't bend that finger, but you know the thing is there.
Peace in it, Spice Girls.
I'm going to see 5 next week.
Same. Tuesday. Co-op.
Same?
Yeah, I can't wait to go co-op because me and Amy, obviously everyone knows Amy, my sister, we love going watching any concert at the co-op because we have a co-op card. She'll be in the chat now watching. We have a co-op card and we literally get the meal deals from co-op and sit and eat them. We get like pasties, scotch eggs, sausage rolls, sweets. Like any other person would go have a good night, drink, get get candy floss or get sweets or anything. No, me and Amy literally go for sausage rolls, scotch eggs, bag of crisps. We just sit there eating them.
With you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you worry. I've done this before. We did it at the script and we did it at the Killers.
You'll have to let me know where you're sitting. I'm block 302.
I think Amy sorted the tickets, so
I want to say that.
I will let you know. Watch it. We'll be sat next to each other.
I know him, man.
That'd be so good.
Move over.
Oh, I hope you're okay, Sean, as well. Really do.
Bless him.
Bless you. Bless you. The aliens, yes, I love the aliens. I love it when they go to Mr. Potato Head and they go, Daddy.
Yeah. You saved our life. We are eternally grateful.
I feel like one day we need to not talk football and just talk about Disney films and Pixar films because they are my favorite.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say talk shit.
Yeah, basically, but I do that on a weekly basis, twice a week, Claire. Lower league and non-league football. But I guess we do have to talk football. Yeah. And before we go on to the results, and I want everybody's opinions in the chat, we were talking about Rob Edwards last week, and there were rumours going round about Wolves. I know they did mention it, obviously, on the Premier League podcast, and there was rumours circulating. Will O'Neill go back there? Will obviously Eric Ten Hag was linked to the job, but Rob Edwards obviously doing a fairly good job at Middlesbrough. We've seen him in the Premier League before. Obviously what I did with Luton. They got relegated from the Premier League too. Wolves aren't doing very well in the Premier League this season. What do we make of Rob Edwards going to the Premier League? Do you think it was the right move for him, or do you think he should have stayed at Middlesbrough? I will go to you first, Claire.
I feel like there's different arguments to it. Obviously, he has a history with Wolves, having played for them. He only joined Middlesbrough in June, so is a fairly new manager, and you know, there's an affiliation with that club, so you can understand why his head's been turned by it. But I think obviously at the moment, it's not an easy job, because obviously the fans are at boiling point and they're like frustrated with the ownership and obviously current owners. So it's quite a brave, bold move, in my opinion, for him to go there at this moment in time with that kind of friction that's ongoing at the club. But I can completely see why he wanted to, because of that affiliation. And I don't think that it makes him a snake either. It's an opportunity for him to be in the Premier League again with a club that he's got history with. Like, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Like, it doesn't make you a snake.
No.
And you leave Rob Edwards alone, okay.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty fuming that he's decided to leave Thursday nights and go and join Sam's Tuesday nights. I love Sam. He's one of my favourite people in the whole world, Sam. One of my best friends. But, come on. Could have stayed on Thursday so we could have spoke about him. But, Drita, what are your thoughts on Rob Edwards? Are you in agreement with Claire, or do you see it from a different point of view?
No, I agree with Claire. I think it's a good opportunity for him. to show himself at a higher level that he's already been at. And I feel like, yeah, it's just a chance for him to be like, yeah, this is me. I'm going to try and show you at a different club, like Claire said, affiliation with that club, and just see how it goes. Obviously, it does feel a bit weird because, like, obviously we've seen Middlesbrough this season and you think, oh, they're going to stick and this, that and the other. But
Yeah.
I think fair play to him, honestly. Just we'll see what happens with him. But I think this is a good opportunity for him to just showcase himself with different players, different probably style of play, you don't know, but just to see how he does with this Watford team and see how he goes with it.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm stuck in two minds because I agree with you both completely. And I feel like obviously he has links with Wolves. It's obviously a club that he is familiar with, and you have to take the opportunity. Like, obviously, they are Premier League right now. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is the fact he was doing well with Middlesbrough. They were quite high up in the table. Wolves do not seem like they are pulling away anytime soon from relegation. I know there's a long way to go, but you think even the promoted teams from the Championship into the Premier League are picking up points, and I feel like Wolves are really, really struggling right now. We've seen what he did at Luton, and although the story touched so many people's hearts, they did get relegated. So there's already enough going on at the moment at Wolves, like we mentioned, with the ownership, the players. I know the fans are turning very quickly on the players too. I just don't know if he'll be able to change it around. I'm guessing they will give him time, with him obviously being associated with the club. And I reckon they will give him time, but I just don't know if it was a right move, especially considering Middlesbrough and how well of a job he was doing there. And I do feel for Middlesbrough fans as well. I really, really do, because obviously it's not nice, and we've all been there before where there's been a manager doing well at our club and then maybe he's moved on to another club. Keith Hill being one at Rochdale, never worked out beyond Rochdale for him. But I do feel a little bit sorry for Middlesbrough in that aspect, because they had Michael Carrick. He was doing a fairly decent job, and then when he was last there before he got sacked, he obviously didn't really cut it, and they've got expectations. They do want to be higher up in the Championship, so I do feel for them in that aspect. So I'm a bit
you
sat on the
are,
fence.
Because as well, like you mentioned, obviously he was doing well at Borough, and that is like a golden opportunity for him to like repair the way that he is viewed in the football world. So it's a massive gamble, because his reputation could be in absolute tatters, depending on what happens at Wolves. So obviously, I mean, there's people that are saying there's a snake, but he must have thought about that, because his like reputation could be ruined to the point of not getting another opportunity in the Premier League if this goes tits up. So, like in that aspect, like fair play to him for thinking that he's, you know, able to do it, and good luck to him. But I do find it a bit wild, because obviously seemingly it was going really well at Middlesbrough, but he had only been there 3 months, so like, well, longer. The season's 3 months old, so it's just one of them, innit? It's a bit like, I see it from both sides as well.
Same. That's why I'm kind of sat on the fence, because like you said as well, Claire, it could this is the move that could really make Rob Edwards. Or, like you said, it could be like relegation with Luton, obviously goes to Wolves, possible relegation. It's looking like at the moment, like, I don't want to get my wires crossed, because it is like November now, but at the moment it's looking like possible relegation until they work a miracle. But maybe he is that miracle. Who knows?
Well,
who knows?
8 points adrift in August is also wild, isn't it?
Yeah. What makes it worse, I think, as well, is the fact, like I said, even the teams that have come up from the Championship this season, they are picking up points. Like, Leeds are picking up points here and there. Burnley are picking points up here and there. Sunderland are absolutely smashing it, aren't they, at the moment?
Go on, the lads.
I know.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I will read some of the comments out in the chat. Go on, Claire.
Sorry, I was just going to say, I'm looking
No,
at
you're
the
fine.
table now. Obviously, I know it's not a Premier League pod, but like 11 games, no wins, two draws, 9 defeats, 7 goals scored, 25 conceded. So they've got a goal difference of -18.
It's crazy,
like,
isn't it?
if you look at Burnley, 1 place out of the relegation zone, their goal difference is already 10 better. Like, it's -8, it's shit, but like that's an extra point, really.
100%.
100%.
I don't envy him. I think that's whoever took it, it's a really, really difficult job, probably like seemingly impossible. So,
but it makes me think as well, if they've just gone for, I don't want to say the cheaper option because I'm guessing he'll be on quite a decent wage, but have they kind of gone for someone like that instead of getting your bigger name in?
Yeah, but I suppose given what's going on at the club, it might be difficult to entice people, but
Definitely. So Chris has put, Borough fans are so pissed about Rob Edwards. They are. I can see it from the point of view. I can, but I think some of them being personal, I don't tolerate that. I don't think that's very nice being personal to someone, especially on social media. I understand because it's his club and all that, but it's hardly done. His character good. Plus, he does have previous form for doing this, as he did it with Forest Green. Yeah, it comes across as he does jump ship pretty quick. He doesn't stick it out, and that's one thing that does frustrate me that little bit with Rob Edwards, because I feel like with him, he's one of them managers where he could build and build and build at a club. Obviously, he's very likable. He knows the game very, very well as too. But I feel like he does jump ship to the next move if there is a little bit of interest. And that's one thing that does worry me with him. And also, like, if he does end up being sacked at any point from Wolves, people are going to think, well, he's not very loyal. He's not going to stay with us, like, if he does get another job. So, yeah, it's a strange one, but I do agree with that. He'll be back in the Championship next season if he stays at Wolves. Watch it now, he'll go and smash it. In all seriousness, Rob Edwards going to Wolves has to be about money. Not many teams would have given him a chance after he left Luton, but Borough did and should have shown a bit more loyalty. I agree, he should have shown a bit more loyalty, but it's one of them. It's an opportunity.
Can you show loyalty after 3 months, though?
True. That is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I do get what you're saying, but...
No, that is true. That is true, to be fair.
And he's left Borough. He's left Borough in a pretty good place.
Yeah.
So they'll be attractive to someone else coming in. So it could be worse for Borough, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's great. I
completely agree.
I literally don't know how I feel about it, but...
That's true, the 3 months thing. Exactly, Simon, they gave him another chance and it looks like he's completely disregarded it. Graham has put, as Sam said on Tuesday, this is a move probably with one eye on next season already in an effort to bounce back from West looks like certain relegation at the moment. And then Simon has put, genuinely feel he's got more chance of being in the Premier League next season if he'd stay with Borough. Who knows? Rob Edwards seems very media trained if you have looked at his interviews during his time at Borough. And there's a line between being pissed and being really personal. # don't be a massive bellend. I agree with that. And they had to pay Borough $3 million in compensation, I think, so he wasn't that much of a cheap option. That's true. That is true. But just quickly on Middlesbrough, because I sound like the Wizard of Oz, don't I? Middlesbrough, where are we on here? They did win 2-1 against Birmingham. Rob Edwards obviously wasn't present there either. I'm pretty sure they told him, I don't think they necessarily told him to stay away, but because he was talking to Wolves, I think it was kind of like keep your distance kind of thing from it. And Middlesbrough did go out and get a 2-1 win against Birmingham. So very, very good for them, obviously. I'm not too sure Who is the favourite for the Middlesbrough job? I know Brian Barry Murphy has been linked, obviously doing a really good job with Cardiff at the moment. He's one of the names that I did say. But yeah, that'll be.
Team from the top of League One's managers, they've been linked.
Has he again? He gets linked with everyone, our Charlie, doesn't he?
He does, but I feel like he should, given the job he's done with us. But yeah, he's not going, surely.
Graham has put my favourite musical of all time is Wizard of Oz. There's a random fact you didn't need to know. We did need to know that, Graham. We love random facts. We've just been talking about Toy Story, biscuits, and Wicked. You know, if you want to change the topic of conversation, you can. And in the chat as well, we do have Flawless. Hello to Charlotte and the whole panel. Hope you're okay, Flawless. And as always, everyone, subscribe to his channel. Great content.
Just to let you know, I thought I'd Google it to see who's linked while we're here. And I'm reading the Teesside Live. And it reckons the favourite is Raphael Wicke. I've never even heard of him.
Let me have a look. I've not.
No, I haven't.
Raphael Wicke.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Gary O'Neill's the favourite. Okay. Stephen Gerrard. And then...
It was at Young Boys.
Michael Carrick has been tipped. But then it's saying that Raphael Wicke's linked.
Yeah, it was at Young Boys. That's his managerial career. He's been at Chicago Fire, United States under-17s. His playing career, he's been at Werder Bremen, Atletico Madrid. Yeah. Strange. I've never heard of him, to be fair, but you learn something new every day, eh?
We do.
I am going to move on now. So Claire, any on here you do want to give attention to or talk about?
I don't know, like there's a couple in there, like that's a great win for Ipswich.
Yes. They're starting to find the momentum now, aren't they, Ipswich?
Yeah. I do think my standout, given what was going. I can't get my words out. Given what was going on, I think you've got to credit Middlesbrough, because that must have been a bit unsettling.
Definitely.
But then again, like good result for Hull there as well against Portsmouth.
I know.
You just did that to test us.
100%. I thought he was going to be brave enough in the chat to call me out, and none of them do anymore.
They can't now. Oh, wait, someone already has. Simon, you're getting booted.
Oh, Simon. There's always one. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did say today he's open to a championship move. Could we see him at Borough or Southampton? Do you know what? I would actually love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to be back in English football, because I really, really like Solskjaer. I loved him as a player. What's that?
He's just cute, like a teddy bear.
I know, it's just so sweet, honestly. But I just feel like he deserves another shot at managing in England. And I think, especially in the Championship, and hopefully building on in the Championship, because we've obviously seen, and they were under each other, weren't they? So there was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was manager. Kieran McKenna was obviously in his managerial team for backroom staff. Michael Carrick has managed in the Ingy as well, the Championship. We've obviously got Tom Cleverley at the moment at Portsmouth. We'll get onto him a little bit later. Jack Wilshere at Luton. And I just feel like these footballers who we have grown up watching and seeing them in obviously evolve into managers. And I know people will disagree, but I actually really, really loved Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at Manchester United. And he just always cheers me up. I don't know why. He's just got such a lovely way about him.
I see what you're saying.
He's just sweet. Just sweet. He's one of the good guys in football, and I feel like he should get another chance.
Yeah, he does deserve another chance.
Really, really does. There is a lot of chat, by the way. Well, I'm just waffling a load of rubbish. So bear with me. Dreety, any for you here?
I wouldn't necessarily say hello. Oh God,
Oh,
that's not good.
naughty.
Muppet.
Sorry, Dreety.
No, it's fine, don't worry. I was gonna say I won't say it's like a standout, but Norwich. I just feel a bit bad for them at minute. Like, yeah, I don't know with them. Obviously, good win for Leicester. They were one that I was gonna think, okay, they're gonna do all right this season, but every time I look at Norwich, I'm just thinking, is it like a little too late? Are they gonna be down there come the end of the season? I don't know. And then I think as well we have to speak about Coventry because like Frank Lampard, what is he like? That is mental what he's doing there, and fair play to him. He's one of those players who, when I was younger watching him, and I was like idolising him. Yeah, fair play to him because
It's good that because they've had a couple of defeats lately, so it's. I mean, Stoke have not been bad this season, so it's a good
win. That yeah.
Not just that as well. Obviously, it was Mark Robbins back obviously playing his old team Coventry. He's obviously Stoke manager now, and a very good win, especially away from home too, because I feel like Stoke is a very tough place to travel to and play against. But yeah, Coventry are absolutely smashing it. I know Simon is very, very happy about Coventry in the chat. I don't know what makes you think that.
Goal, wasn't it?
Very good. Very, very good. They're playing some really good stuff as well. But it's great to see, obviously, Frank Lampard and what he's doing, because we've seen potential with Frank Lampard at most clubs that he's been at. And I feel like him being at Coventry has really, really found his feet. I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, it doesn't obviously jump ship too soon. And I think he needs to stick it out with what he's doing so far, because we'll have a quick look at them. Like, their goal difference is absolutely insane. Yeah. 27. They're scoring goals. They're defending very, very well. It's just...
Look at the difference between Middlesbrough and second.
It's crazy, isn't it?
21 better.
Absolutely crazy. And to be fair, Middlesbrough are smashing it. They are smashing it, but it's absolutely crazy. Honestly, I am getting some really big match reports in here as well, so I need to keep up with.
Look at that, like Millwall. I know you've gone off it, but they're in the playoffs with a minus goal difference.
Let's have a look. I know, -3.
That is mad.
So something similar happened on the non-league show. I think it was Marine actually. And we were looking at it, and they had like a really big minus goal difference, and everyone else was in the plus, and it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, absolutely mental. Bear with me. Like I said, I have got a lot of chat. Just really quickly on the Millwall and Preston North End game, because we did just speak about Millwall. Millwall won, Preston North End 1. Smith scored for Preston North End due to a Millwall player passing. I was like pissing. Passing the ball straight to him. Millwall equalised due to a goalkeeping error. Miss kick giving Ivanovic a tap in. Poor game, should have ended 0-0. I'm so sorry that I've absolutely butchered that match report. It's them M&Ms. They've gone to my head already. It's a food colouring. I can't hack it. Can't hack it. Most people get all like thingy off alcohol. Give me some crispy M&Ms, and I'm a different woman. It's gone to my head already. I've only had about 6. The blue ones.
It's going to be about 6 weeks till mini eggs are back in the shop.
I know. I'll be all over them. Like, honestly. Death, taxes, and Charlotte on a mini egg hunt. That is literally what happens in life.
Last year and being like, look what I found.
Oh, honestly. The orange mini eggs, though, are my favourite. Orange chocolate is the one. I feel like we're going completely west again, so I do apologise, everyone.
I don't. Mini eggs were like
They are the best mini eggs. When you open that bag and you smell them, it's like, oh, they're back. We are back. Flawless has put Coventry flying like that for real. They really are. Simon has also put, love Mark Robbins, but he came across really salty in his interview after the game. He's just jealous because you're smashing it, Simon. He is jealous. Jealous. I do apologise. They have really gone to my head right now. I have to drink more water to flush it out my system.
I'll have to eat more biscuits to join you. Do you think you can hold the fort?
I think she has to. I don't know what's going on with me. Yeah, honestly. Oh, are they called treats? Oh, and Simon got injured celebrating our goal. The idiot. We do not swear on here, Simon. Only us on here. I'm joking. I've just said piss. The dickhead next to me pulled me over and I whacked my back off the chair. Do you not think, though?
It's what it's about.
Exactly. I love coming back covered in bruises after scoring a really late winner because I'm like, yeah, I'll remember that for a few weeks. Ouch, Simon. I know, ouch. I do hope you're okay, by the way. But it is so worth getting hurt for. So, right, Aled. I've got a lot of match reports, so I do apologise. Charlton at home, the first half was very even. No team really looking the best, apart from some decent chances by both sides. In the first half, it felt only one side, Wrexham, was trying to get something from the game. Charlton definitely created chances to score, but thankfully, Okonkwo, is it? Okonkwo?
Yeah, Arthur Okonkwo, the keeper.
Yeah, Okonkwo was on it in the game. Do you know what? I'm getting really, really bad with my pronunciations, but that one was actually quite good. And I managed to pronounce Liechtenstein today, so high five, everyone. In the second half, we were given a pen for a handball in the box. It was a well-taken pen by Windass. What a player. I know we mentioned it last week, but I think Josh Windass is such a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Such a good player.
Unbelievable.
The player looked like he attempted to head of a ball, but came off his hand, which was stretched above his head. The game was given 9 additional minutes. Don't know where 9 came from. I would understand 6 additional minutes, but not 9. Thankfully, with a brilliant last-minute save by Okonkwo, there was no last-minute scares. I hate 6 minutes, though. 6 minutes gives me PTSD, and Chris will know why in the chat. Good result for Wrexham against a very good Charlton side. And I will get to Graham's match report now. So the other side of it, Wrexham away, we looked tired after another 3-game week. Not the best game, and I thought a draw would have been a fair result. First half was quite even, but we had the better chances, but came up against an inspired Wrexham keeper who made some outstanding saves. Second half, Wrexham upped their game and put us under a lot of pressure, but didn't create too many clear-cut chances. And then he has also put, one moment of madness cost us when Onel Hernandez, I nearly didn't pronounce, do you know what's so frustrating? When there's a H in front of me, I can never pronounce them. But when there's not a H in a word, I always pronounce a H. Like, is that some kind of, like, what's going on? Right. Let's start again. One moment of madness cost us when Onel Hernandez, with no one around him, decided to jump with his arm above his head and gave a silly penalty away, which we got punished for. We had time for one last chance in 90 plus 9 when a Luke Berry header was again brilliantly saved by the Wrexham keeper. The international team has cut The international team has come at a good time for us, as injuries and illnesses have piled up a bit of late. So hopefully we get some players back in time for Southampton at home, Stoke away, and Coventry away after the break. That's a real tough run of games, to be fair, isn't it? A really tough running of games. Allard has said, obviously, the keeper is really on it this season. His performance away at Portsmouth has definitely given him confidence and definitely would have helped him going into the Charlton game. Yes. So that is, do you know what? The match reports were pretty even, to be fair, from obviously both sides, weren't they? From Allard and Graham, obviously mentioning the keeper, the chances. So, yeah. That, let me just quickly have a look to see if I have missed anything out. Yeah, this is true. There's no in between with me, Graham. I either come back full of bruises from celebrating with fans, or I fall asleep at football. And if anybody hasn't heard that story, I did fall asleep once, stood up at a football game. It was Barnet versus Rochdale a good few seasons ago now, and it was a 0-0 draw. One of the most boring games I have ever watched in my life, and I genuinely was stood up and I did fall asleep. Like I was sleep talking. None. I was stood with my dad. My poor dad was there, so embarrassed of me. He was like, you really need to.
I feel like that's an achievement to stand up asleep. Wait.
Exactly.
Wait. To fall asleep standing up. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair play to you, kid.
I know. I mean, this is why I'm so strange, honestly. Like, I do not know how I work and how I'm still here with everyone. I also told everyone my story. I don't know if you've heard this story as well. Wrexham, this was a good few years ago. I don't know why my dad still comes to football with us most of the time. Wrexham away, I was playing with a hair grip. And my dad kept saying to me, bearing in mind, I was a teenager at this time. So I wasn't young. So I knew what I was doing. Playing with this hair grip, messing around with it. And he said to me, you need to stop now. Like, it will get stuck to you. Anyway, I didn't listen. Kept carrying on. What happened? The hair grip got stuck to my lip. I pulled it in panic. And obviously I bust my lip. Moral of the story, everyone. Listen to your parents. Listen to your parents because they know best. But how does someone asleep? It happens, Simon.
Talent, mate. Talent.
Exactly. It happens. Graham has put as well, it's good our reports were similar, Allard. Shows we both reported the game accurately and even with a bit of team bias, didn't let it cloud our overall game report. I love it when it's like podcast derbies, just not the ones in non-league. It's not them ones. Right, let's have a quick look at some other games. So I think Derby County, we really need to give a shout out to Derby County because they're on a really, really good run at the moment, Derby. I know Blackburn have been struggling as of lately, but yeah, they are doing really, really well. Morris scoring in the 19th minute. Adjiman getting a second in the 45th minute. And Blackburn did score in the second half, but it just was not enough for them. Derby playing very, very well. And they are now 10th. And Blackburn have gone to 19th. So, yeah, Derby, I think we need to definitely give them a shout out this week. Yes, 5 wins in a row. I'm so glad you said that, Graham, because I was like, I'm sure it's 4 or 5, and I could not remember. So, thank you, as always. Do appreciate that. Just one thing I did want to mention as well. Obviously, Sheffield Wednesday, they did get beat against Southampton. Southampton have sacked Will Still. We were talking about Will Still, wasn't we? Was it last week's pod? Did we speak about?
Yeah, it was last week.
Or did we speak about it? I can't remember. Well, anyway, we spoke about Will Still. Obviously, he has parted ways with them now. Southampton did get a win. Are we thinking at the moment it is just purely because Sheffield Wednesday are struggling? Or do you think there is something in the madness? Like, I know they've not got a new official manager yet, but Will Still goes and then they end up winning. What are we thinking?
I think it was just too far for him. And I think that maybe his style wasn't for the club, and they've just been told to go out there and play with freedom that they've maybe not played with. Like, that's a massive win for him. I know it's against Wednesday.
Graham. Come on, Wednesday. High five to Derby. Yes. One thing I did want to mention as well. It has come to light today. Patrick Bamford has signed for Sheffield United. Drita, I think it was you, wasn't it, who put it in our group chat, our pod group chat. What are you making on that? Do you think it is a good move for Patrick Bamford? Because we have seen him in the Premier League, haven't we, with Leeds? Obviously seen him in the Championship. Do we think he will, obviously, do you think he'll help Sheffield United?
Potentially. I'm a bit like 50-50 on him because when he played for Leeds, I couldn't stand him at all. Genuinely could not stand him. And now he's gone to Sheffield United. Still can't stand him. But I think he is a prolific striker. Like, you cannot argue with that. He's a very good striker. But I think it could be what Sheffield United need. I'm not going to say it like fully because we don't know what's going to happen in January as well. But it could be that like catalyst type thing to help them with like up front. Maybe it depends how well he fits with the team and with the other players and things like that. But yeah, I think it is a decent signing, to be fair. But we'll have to see how he does within this setup at Sheffield United, because obviously it's a completely different environment for him. Obviously he's still up in Yorkshire, but yeah, he's at another club which I don't particularly like, so I was a bit like, okay, then that's fine. As long as we don't get them in any cups or all, I'm fine with that. But yeah, honestly, I think, like Chris is saying, I think the experience as well, I think it will help them out. It's just hopefully it'll get them going a bit more up front. I hope so, but we'll see.
This is what worries me as well, because he is very injury prone, isn't he, Patrick Bamford? And I feel like with Sheffield United, some of their team and their squad that they do have this season, they do have a few players who have had injuries in the past, as in long-term injuries that do reoccur. And obviously with Patrick Bamford, as we've seen on his day and when he's playing, that experience I feel like is very, very vital. But it just worries me because he is a player who does get injured quite a lot. It's a risk. And I think they've still got, obviously, Louis Barry, haven't they, Sheffield United? Another player who I do think is a very, very good Louis Barry. And we've seen what he can do at Stockport. But again, it's someone who has had injuries before. Callum O'Hare. Yeah, he's another one there with injuries, and you can't obviously go by and think, oh no, I'm not going to sign this player because he's had an injury in the past. But I do feel like some of these players they are getting have reoccurring injuries, which they don't need, especially at the moment when they do want to compete and they do want to get back in the Premier League. But he is a very, very good player still. And he has that experience that hopefully will help Sheffield United.
100%. And like their attack as well, I'm just looking now, obviously, like you said, Louis Barry, they've got Danny Ings as well, like experience there. So maybe two players who've got that experience could help Wilder out a bit. And obviously Wilder and Bamford, they know each other a bit because obviously played against each other before, stuff like that. I think it could work out. It just, we'll have to see how he plays and what they'll do with this season.
100%. I'm just going to really quickly now just double check if I've missed everyone. Michael has said Sheffield United have been so poor this season. They have. Obviously, Ruben Sellers was manager. It didn't work out under Ruben Sellers. at least Chris Wilder got a nice summer break before returning back to Sheffield United. But yeah, we will see what happens with Sheffield United. And also, I just wanted to bring this comment up for Graham. I know we did touch on this before with Ipswich. So Swansea City 1, Ipswich Town 4. Ipswich will kick on now and be up the top very soon. If we strengthen in January, they'll be right up there. I
100%.
completely agree. And I know
Yeah.
we mentioned it, didn't we, a few weeks ago with Ipswich when we weren't really doing as well. But I don't think any of us really thought they would be in any trouble or any of us thought it would continue because Kieran McKenna is a fantastic manager, isn't he? I know he was linked with, was it one of the jobs in Scotland? Can't remember if it was Celtic or Rangers because I know both of them have had managerial changes, but Ipswich, what are your thoughts on Ipswich, Dreesy? Do you reckon they'll get stronger and build on and maybe we'll see them challenging for playoff position or maybe even automatics?
I hope so. I do like Ipswich. I like Kieran McKenna. I like the way they've built the club and how like their journey has gone. They're one of the teams that I've been watching, obviously for a season or two, but then also start season I was like, yeah, I want them to do well just to like build on. And they're one of those clubs that you just like look at them and think you want them to do well. And I think, yeah, if they strengthen in January, obviously now it's like we're having the conversations of what January is going to be like for some clubs. And I think if they do strengthen correctly, they will definitely be up there because they'll have all the strengths that they've got now and then just develop them as much as they can.
Sorry, I was on mute when I was talking.
I was reading Graham's comment.
No, I'm so glad that comment was up then. I shouldn't have even admitted it, but I'm too honest. Yeah, he's put, they've been excellent since we've thumped them 3-0 in their own backyard. So it's all down to Charlton. That's why now they've gone on the run. So I love that. Graham has put, they can easily get automatics. Question is, can they catch Coventry for the title? I'm thinking at the moment, with how well Coventry are doing, and we've not really seen many slip-ups from Coventry, if Frank Lampard continues, because we will have a quick look at the table. They are 11 points, obviously, in front, aren't they? But not just 11 points in front of Ipswich. Look at the goal difference. And I always say, goal difference for me, I don't know if you agree, Dreety, and everyone else in the chat, it's like having an extra point to me, if obviously you've got a better goal difference, even in them relegation teams. It's something that I think is really vital. And as much as I think Kieran McKenna is brilliant, and I think they could possibly get automatic promotion, I just think if Frank Lampard continues what he's doing and the rest of the players at Coventry, I don't know. I think it's Coventry at the moment, with Coventry being like 5 points in front of Middlesbrough as well. I think something drastic will have to happen for that. What about you? What's your opinion on it?
See, I think they could potentially get playoffs, Ipswich. I think so. Maybe top two. I just don't think for the title right now. I'd say if we come back to this conversation in January, it might be a different conversation altogether. But I think at this moment in time, I think Coventry title all day long. Ipswich playoff. I'd say either between like second and fourth. I'd say it's for Ipswich. Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, I completely agree. But yeah, and this made me laugh with Graham. He knew exactly what I was going to say. I'm so predictable. I say it all the time, but even in relegation battles, I'm like, that point, I feel like, not the point, that goal difference, I feel is very, very vital in these situations.
Yeah.
But I will read now the table. So I'll read it off my phone because everybody knows my eyes are dodgy. Not got my glasses on. So top of the table, we do have Coventry, Simon. I know you asked the question before. I did put it up, but yes. Top of the table, we have Coventry City on 34 points. Middlesbrough are second on 29 points. Stoke City are third on 27 points. Preston North End, they are fourth on 26 points. And I know we did mention it a little bit last week, But I do want to give credit to both Preston North End and Hull City. Obviously, Hull City are 5th on 25 points, and even Millwall, who were 6th on 25 points, because I feel like those 3 teams, beginning of the season, none of us would have had them in our predictions to put them up there. And I feel like they have been really, really good. So credit where credit's due. And I know a few people are a little bit uncertain, in particular about Preston North End, and wondered whether they were going to struggle this season, whether they'd be down in a relegation battle, but they have been really, really good. So I just wanted to give them credit where credit's due. And the bottom of the table, this, if you would have asked me, if you would have asked me a couple of years ago, would this ever happen? I would have said no, because these clubs, Sheffield Wednesday, I know have obviously had the struggles and have been in League One, but these clubs are very big clubs in the relegation zone, aren't they? Obviously, Sheffield United, 22nd on 10 points. Norwich City, 23rd on 9 points. And Sheffield Wednesday, I know they have had the point deduction. They are bottom on -4 points. But it's just absolutely crazy, isn't it? When people would have expected, obviously, your likes of, you've got Oxford, even your Portsmouth to struggle. They are down there struggling. But Sheffield United, Norwich and Sheffield Wednesday, it's just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like how them 3 are in the bottom.
Really unexpected.
Madness. And Graham, yeah, I love this. Top 6 and not top 6. Honestly, these M&Ms have really gone to my head. I need to stop. Top 6 and not a parachute payment in sight. And Simon put, I knew Norwich weren't doing well, but I didn't realise they were in the relegation zone. Yeah. And even Graham said, even a top 10. I completely agree. And Aled has pointed out, Wrexham, they are 4 points from the playoffs. What? I know. And do you know what really gets me with Wrexham? Like at the start of the season, when people were watching Wrexham, they were like, oh, have they got what it takes now to be in the Championship, blah, 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 and oh, they might struggle. But I tell you what, they're holding their own. They're doing a very decent job. So, yeah, got some really good players, though, haven't they, Wrexham? Have very good players. But we will move on now to League One. So ladies,
yeah,
do you want me to ask? Shall I read out Sean's match report then?
Yeah.
We starting a positive.
Not this week.
Right. I tell you what, I will read out Sean's match report first. But then you two between yourselves have got to decide who's going first, because one of you is going next. So we do have Sean's match report. So Northampton Town 2, Mansfield Town 1. Mansfield at home. On Saturday, we went 1-0 down on the 18th minute through Ryan Oates. However, 8 minutes into the second half, Jack Perkins equalised, and then 74th minute, Tom Eaves made it 2-1 at full time. Get in. Very, very good result as well from Northampton, may I add. And I'm going to read out this now. Going to read it out now. Mickey Mouse Cup on Tuesday night, Shrewsbury at home. Kamari Swire put us 1-0 up in the 29th minute. However, 8 minutes later, Tommy McDermott equalised to make it 1-1 at half-time. And then he's put 78th minute, Conor McCarthy made it 2-1 to the mighty Shuami, and we've been drawn at home to Wickham in the second round. Very positive games for you, Sean. I mean, in all the time we have known you, I've never seen you so positive. Same with Simon, I've said that. So it's really, really good. And yes, goal, England 2-0. And one of my favourite players, I love him, Eze, scoring for England. I really like Eze. But yeah, ladies, who's going first?
I'll get it out of the way with sod it. So it might shock you, actually. And I said this in our group chat the other day. We didn't actually play bad. Like, I know, like, 3-0 defeat, I'd say different, but, like, we should have been 2-0 up before they scored their first goal. And it was just one of them days, like, we were really missing Ollie Norwood. It has picked up a freak injury. Get this though, picked up this freak injury on Friday in training that's caused a blood clot, right? And he had to have immediate surgery on Friday.
Is he okay though?
Like, it's all right, but
it's one of my favourite players. I love Ollie Norwood.
Honestly, is incredible. Yeah. And like, I've said it already, but going out on a whim, he is the best player that I have ever seen at County, ever, in all my years. I think that's just a massive miss, because having him on the pitch is like having two players. I can't lie. At this level, it is ridiculous. But yeah, this freak injury. The thing is, it's a bit weird. So Charlie said it could be out for 8 weeks. It could be 6 weeks. It could be 2 weeks either side of that. So it could be 4 to 8 weeks, basically. Okay. But I think when you have like a blood clot, you have to go on thinners or something, and it put him out for like a month. So that's going to be a really big loss for us, and it'll be interesting to see how we cope without him. Like, it's just coming into a vital time of the season, and we were all going, oh yeah, he never gets injured, and then he got injured. So I think a few people jinxed him. But yeah, like I say, we should have been 2-0 up. There was a couple of goals with like 2 goals in 4 minutes. And I have to say, like, the first goal was terrible defending. The third goal was terrible defending, and the second goal was an incredible free kick that if your team score it, you're going to probably play a replay of it on social media for like the rest of the week. Like, it was an amazing free kick. But the best thing that happened for us, no, I can't say that. Basically, Corey O'Keefe and Owen Dodgson are not very good at defending, and it kind of throws
both used to play for us.
Well, I think it throws us off, and it kind of disrupts our game plan at the moment. Believe it or not, Owen Dodgson's our only fit left back, so he got himself sent off on Saturday. So at the weekend, we're without a left back.
Get my Jid back.
Pardon?
Get my Jid back.
No, yeah, we need to. So there's a lot of injury concerns, actually, to be quite honest. We've got quite a long list. But positively is that there's meant to be 6 or 7 players back at the start of December for the FA Cup game. So potentially, it's going to start getting better soon. Luckily, international weeks come at a good time for us. We've got no game on Saturday. But yeah, I think Luton just did what we didn't, and they took the chances, and they were clinical about it. I'm not one bit worried. Like, every team's going to get beat, even when they're doing well. So just luckily for us, other teams around us did shite, didn't they, Drita?
What a great segue, Drita. She did you over there, didn't she?
Yeah, I know. Cheers, Claire. Appreciate it. Oh, man.
Well, you dash it out. I'm just going to sit here with me M&M.
I can know. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm okay now. I'm okay. After Saturday was all right, but yeah, I'm fine now. Thanks for that, Claire. Thanks.
Hey, you've got to give that was so smooth.
I know it was smooth. I know, I rate it. I do rate it. I was looking at my notes when you said that, so I kind of was oblivious, and then I realised I was all thanks, Claire. Appreciate it. I really don't want to say about our game, but yeah, it's just I don't want to. But after, yeah, we lost. Yeah. First loss at home this season for us. First loss at home since March, which is mental. Yeah, we've been on this unbelievable run at home, winning and drawing. So it was. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've been on this run, and it's just, it's annoying, but is what it is. So the game itself, Burton looked decent, to be fair. I'll have to give him a bit of credit. Obviously, former manager Gary Boyer coming back to Valley Parade. The first goal for them, to be honest with you, I didn't actually remember it properly, and then I had to watch it back this morning, so I remembered what happened. But they had a free kick in, and then it was just really scrappy, their first one, and then it was just back post, header, goes in, straight in goal, 1-0. Second one, very similar, ball cuts across, and then they finish it 2-0 before half-time. Now, that was the first time in a long time I've heard Valley Parade feel like that. It was very not nice atmosphere, shall we say. A lot of the fans were booing. It just wasn't us. That first half was not us at all. I don't know what happened, but it was like we didn't know what we were doing. Genuinely, it's like the past couple of weeks we didn't know what we're doing. Obviously, before that game, we'd lost to Cheltenham in the FA Cup, and then before that we had 3 draws on the bounce, so we were wanting a win. But going into half-time, it was very, like, nerve-wracking around the place. Obviously, you want to do well at home, and yeah, the atmosphere wasn't great at half-time. But then second half, we started a lot stronger. It was the team that you've seen at the start of the season for us. We, like, wanted, you could see that we wanted to win. We wanted to fight. We wanted to get that goal. Andy Cook came on after half time, and you can see that he was definitely someone that we needed to bring on as soon as possible. He made an absolute instant impact coming on. He was winning all the headers and things like that. When he came on, Stephen Humphreys went out wide, which I've said on the pod as well that I wanted to see, and he did do it, and that made me feel better because he's just so much better out wide. And Barnsley even said to us when we signed him, play him out wide. But I know Graham Alexander said, we're not going to play him out wide, but I think if you want to have Andy Cook,
was out wide as well.
Yeah, if you want to have Andy Cook and Stephen Humphreys on the pitch, you want to have Stephen out wide, don't you? It makes more sense. But Stephen Humphreys actually was the one who latched onto a loose ball, which Burton lost in the middle of the park, and then ran literally charging into the area because it was right in front of where I sit, and then was brought down by a defender, and we were given a penalty. And I thought, oh my God, okay, lifeline type thing. Bobby Poynton, obviously, local lads stepped up. A lot of us were a bit confused as to who were going to take it because obviously Andy Cook's on the pitch, so you think it'd be him, but Bobby, great penalty to be fair. And yeah, obviously the whole ground erupted. We were all just like, yeah, this is it, we can do so, we can get a draw here, and that's it, we're fine with a draw. But we did have a lot of the momentum going forward. Obviously we had a lot of multiple set pieces and they just didn't finish it off properly, but it is what it is. 2-1 loss at home. I'm not overly fussed by it. That sounds bad, but we've only lost 2 games this season so far.
Exactly.
We're second in the league. We've just been promoted as well. Like, it's all right. But I know a lot of City fans are complaining, being like, "Oh, he needs to change this. He needs to do that. He needs to do that." And I'm thinking, you can't lose your heads now. We're only in November, so it's just it's a bit divided at the minute with the fan base, and obviously going on to Tuesday. But I'll talk about Tuesday after. We just need the results to come because we haven't won a game in a while, and I think some fans are getting frustrated now because there was such a good expectation for us to do well, especially at the start of the season, how well we started beating the likes of, sorry Claire, Stockport, Cardiff, things like that.
Beating, no, that's a compliment, isn't it? That's a compliment, beating the likes of Stockport. It's like a big win for little Bradford.
Little. Now we're both big clubs. That's what I'm gonna say. We're both big clubs. There we go.
My team aren't, so I agree with that.
That was good. I rate that. That was good.
Drop me M&Ms now. I'm losing them. They're rolling down the ledge.
I don't know if you were going to say something.
Yeah, I was, but I'll wait a bit.
Oh, I was just going to say that Graham Alexander did an interview yesterday, I think it is. I haven't watched it yet, but I've got one of the quotes that he said here. He says, "I want to help create something longer lasting, bigger than what we did at the end of last season." And I just think that quote alone is just, fair enough, that quote alone is just like confirming to all the fans who feel a bit iffy right now that Graham knows what he's doing. yes, results haven't come about right now, but we're in such a good place right now. Like, I think any City fan would be happy if we finished in playoffs come the end of the season. I would be. I wouldn't mind it. I think a lot of the teams are going to get stronger, and I just think right now it's just a little blip. We just need to find out what's going on, what we need to do, and then hopefully we'll be back on after the international break. We don't have a game either on Saturday because ours has been called off. It's the blooming Plymouth one, which I mentioned last week, which I'm still annoyed by. 12:30 kickoff, which is ridiculous. But yeah, we've got Bolton after that. So, and we've also got them in the blooming Virtue Trophy as well. So that's fun.
Say that team name again, Drita.
Bolton. It's me up, right?
No one will say anything. It's only you that gets pulled up.
Exactly. That's why I thought, let's see if anyone pulls our Drita up now, because he quick to pull me up. Do you want to talk about Tuesday now?
Can do.
More than welcome to.
Claire, you can go first. Do you play? You played Tuesday, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, we did, and we've got viral for it, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
Monsoon season in Stockport, or what? So it was scheduled for light rain, and the rain was like horrific. Like, we've got an incredible pitch, an incredible team of groundsmen, but it was like, honestly, it was like biblical weather. It just came out of nowhere, and it was like 15 minutes, and the game's getting a bit like bad because the ball is splashing every time a player runs. It's splashing, and obviously the ref had to like suspend it for player safety. I'm laughing at you eating M&Ms. It was suspended for like quite a while, but luckily it was a 7:00 kickoff, so there was plenty of time for it to go ahead. But Corey O'Keefe scored an outstanding goal. They scored, it was 1-1. It wasn't the best game, it's one of them, like, you play pretty much kids and second string. And then the most pointless thing ever is obviously if it ends in a draw at full time, you go straight to penalties. What the fuck?
EFL show, Sean. I'm just sat minding my own business, eating my M&Ms. Carry on, Claire.
Yeah, we won and we're through to the next stage. I don't give a hoot about this, but I suppose it's an opportunity to go to Wembley. That's it really. But so we should talk about the interval. Well, not really the interval, the necessarily second interval for the weather, because the genius who was doing our PR system had It's Raining Men singing in the rain, November Rain, what else? Umbrella, like it was all rain songs on during this like rain pause. Obviously there's the clip that's going around is the linesman being absolutely trounced by rain, by like that's coming off the roof, and somehow he doesn't even flinch. He just carries on running like it's nothing. Like, fair fucks to him, because I mean he must have been absolutely sopping wet, freezing cold as well, because he's not going that far. So fair play to him, just carried on very professionally, and that clip's obviously going around a lot. I thought it was funny.
I just wanted to point out as well, everybody, I told you it always rains up north. That's why we have so many pitch issues. I'm joking. It rains in Accrington. It rains in Stockport.
Oh my God.
It rains in Matchday.
Are you on about Accrington from my coat? Where's Claire starting?
Yeah, no, Graham's put on here about bear with me. I was watching the Aki game on Tuesday. It was biblical rain there all game. Poor Rebecca got soaked. I'm good.
Only because I got soaked there. Why was she not undercover?
I think she was filming, because she does a lot of filming. So I think she was on the pitch for that one.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not staying good anymore.
I'm glad it's not just me snacking tonight. To be fair, in my defence, I haven't had any tea because obviously I was working till late, and then I
Wait.
got home.
Some bars of chocolate. What bars of chocolate are we talking?
Oh yeah,
Multiple bars as well. Fair play to you, kid.
love it, love it. Treaty, will I sit and eat some more M&Ms before I drop them?
I'm
Go on, the girl.
It as well.
You two enjoy while I talk about another defeat, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Yeah, she was on media duty, that was it. Yeah, Donny 3, Bradford 1. Why is it whenever we play Donny we lose? Seriously, why is it whenever we play Donny we lose? Past 3 times we played against them at their place, we've lost. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, it was the first defeat for us in the Virtue Trophy, but this game was only technically to decide who was going to win the group. So I wasn't too fussed by it because we were already through to the knockouts. We were quite dominant in the first half, which is in contrast to what happened on Saturday, where we weren't that great in the first half, but we came out very strong, very like, we want to win this one. Doesn't matter that we're already through. We just want to win it. Fair enough. And then Doncaster were very, very dominant in the second half. My word, they put on the subs. Grant McCann, he knew what he was doing, putting all them subs on. But Lewis Richards, for us, picked up the ball on the left-hand side and did a through pass into Tyreek Wright, who, bless him, has been getting a lot of stick recently from our fans because he would have a shot at goal and then miss, and he could probably have an hat-trick. He'd probably have 4 hat-tricks in the past couple of weeks, but he just hadn't been clinical enough. So for him to get on the score sheet, I'm delighted for him. And his celebration afterwards, you know how much it meant to him after that. So I'm honestly delighted for him. But then halftime came and Grant McCann put on Luke Molyneux. He thought, oh God, here we go. Positive, Billy Sharp wasn't playing. I'm delighted because every single time he plays against whatever club he plays at, he always scores against us. I'm not, every single time. It actually
There's always that
winds
one
me up.
player, isn't there?
Oh my God!
No
Wait till you hear this.
Yeah.
Wait till you Jordan Gibson now, Sharp. That's another name. He used to play for us. Now he scores against us. The last time he scored. Correct me, any Donny fans who watch this later on, please correct me. But I believe the last time he scored was against us in the league. And he scored again against us 2 goals.
Oh.
I know.
You must like playing Bradford.
No, literally. And all Donny fans were saying afterwards, oh, I wish we could play Bradford every single week because he's clinical. And I was like, well, I was like, no, you can't. But yeah, he got 2 goals. Brandon Hanlon got another goal. And yeah, we brought on Will Swan on for Andy Cook. We swapped our defence as well with Kieran Kelly coming on for Tom McIntyre. I know. Tell me about it. Thank God he wasn't playing though. Thank God. Tommy Lee came on. Stephen Hunt. I think he's like 32. I want to say 33, maybe a bit older. I don't know. No, I think he's older. No, ignore me. I think he's older.
It's 39.
I was going to say he's older than Andy Cook. I knew that. I don't know why I said 32 for. God knows what's going on in my head. Stephen Humphries came on as well. But yeah, it just wasn't great in the second half for us after Grant McCann put on those subs. We thought, my word, this is going to be tough. But is what it is. We are through to knockouts. Like I said, we got Bolton away, so we play them like twice in like 3 weeks or something ridiculous like that. But yeah, not too fussed. Obviously, like I kind of want us to do well in this cup competition because we've past 2 seasons got to semis, so it'd be quite nice if we could go to Wembley. But yeah, we will see what happens against Bolton because that I think is the toughest game we could have got. We had like Crewe, Harrogate, and someone I can't remember the other team. We could have had them too, but we got Bolton, so we shall see. But I'll finish with this: that we can take the positives from both games. We've got the break now. Hopefully, some of the players will be back. Who have picked up knocks and injuries and stuff like that.
It's true.
Yeah. No, neither's Alad. Neither's. Yeah, we can take the positives, move on. Like I said, we've got Bolton away 2 weeks' time. Should be a good game. We've got 5,000 of our fans travelling, which is going to be cracking.
Love that.
So
yeah,
funny. Bolton are knobs. Like they literally restrict us to like 2,000 tickets because we gave them 100 less than we were meant to give them. So instead of being like, actually, we can sell 5,000 tickets and make quite a lot of money, they're just like cutting the nose to spite the faces and gave us 2,000. I mean, fair play if you don't need the money, like, because I do like people being petty, but it just seems a bit ridiculous. We've changed our whole ground around now to accommodate. So I hope we beat them, the bastards.
I hope we beat them, but who knows? I will take any positives I can get. That was Shah. That wasn't me. I didn't say nothing. I said
they might.
Might
is the
just
word.
For 1 week. Claire, can we just go top for 1 week, please?
The last week of the season. Imagine
that'd be brutal.
The way you did that last season. I mean,
I don't think my heart can take it.
As that. I hope it's as exciting as that between Stockport and Bradford.
Oh, that'd be
when
nuts.
do you play each other again?
I don't know, but I feel like we need a tea date.
We do. We've already played you at your place, haven't we?
You're in the middle.
Yeah. I'll be referee.
No one knows it's probably going to be a blooming Tuesday night, isn't it? So we always play each other on a Tuesday night. Always. It's so weird.
It was a Friday night, wasn't it, last year? 17th of February at 7:45 p.m.
Oh, lovely.
Tuesday, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I thought it was Tuesday. But yeah, we take positives. Our fans need to chill out, honestly. Half of them need to chill out. We are fine. We are second. Calm down. But, yeah, that's all I'm going to say because I've got a week off from football, so I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
It's a funny old league, I think, this year. And I know we'll get into some more of the results, but, like, League One was on drugs on Saturday.
Oh, God, yeah. I don't know what happened.
Like, what a bizarre full league of fixtures. Like, absolutely mental, wasn't it?
All the top 6 lost, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And then Bolton shot up, didn't they? So that was fun.
Yeah.
And I just say as well, I know I've been a massive, massive critic, but Peterborough 5, AFC Wimbledon 0. What a result, because I've came on here, haven't I? I've talked about how I think they'll struggle. Johnny Jackson's AFC Wimbledon obviously doing fantastic at the moment, but can we just give credit to Peterborough for that game, because 5-0 against the team that has been... Yeah.
Absolutely not. Like I say, League One was on drugs.
It was funny as well because 2 of the players got braces. So obviously Leonard got 2 goals for Peterborough. Lindgren got 2 goals, and then obviously Lisby was the one who scored the other one. So yeah, I'm hoping they'll give them a little bit more of, obviously, I'm hoping with this managerial change anyway, it will freshen them up a little bit. I know they've had some decent results as of late. I think let me check. They're obviously still in a relegation zone, but it's just 4 points now. 4 points off. That's obviously boosted their goal difference as well. It's still -7, which is obviously something that isn't great. Considering, but it has boosted their goal difference up. But I did want to obviously give a shout out to them because I've come on here and I've been one of their biggest critics this season, and in pre-season. So yeah. Anybody else got any results you want to talk about on here?
Rotherham.
Rotherham. I love how you said it. Rotherham.
Rotherham had a great result. Lincoln have been smashing it, and I think they're a really good team. So that's a great result. And to be fair, look at Blackpool as well.
Yeah.
I know against Cardiff, because like we said, Cardiff have been doing
They've been good.
decent. Ashley Fletcher got 2 goals for Blackpool, and then it was Tom Bloxham that got the other one. But I'm just looking at the stats here as well. So the funniest thing was ball possession. Blackpool only had 34% of the ball. Don't get me wrong, they had 19 shots, but Cardiff had 66% of the ball and 28 shots.
Jesus.
So just more clinical on the day out, Blackpool, weren't they?
I saw Fraser Horsfall got in team of the week as well, and
Did
just
it?
a commendable shout out to him, because obviously under Steve Bruce he wasn't doing very well. He got dropped, and yeah, he's clearly turned it around, hasn't he? So I've heard good things.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That really made me laugh. That was like your ending to your segment about Fraser Horsfall. Yeah.
Yeah, in the words of Uncle Nick, there is only one stat that matters.
Goals.
I love Uncle Nick.
I love Uncle Nick. I miss Uncle Nick. He needs to come on very, very soon.
Yeah.
Sean, get out of that Delulu state.
2 wins off playoffs and 3 wins off top spot. Imagine if me, Dreety and Claire all made it into the championship.
Jesus
I know.
Christ, I'll probably lose my head. If we get
I thought
championship,
you were
I'll
going to
lose my
say,
head.
Jesus Christ, Northampton.
Like, let's be like frank about it. Like 2 weeks ago, Sean was going on about getting relegated and saying how shit they are.
It was, to be fair.
Funny what a win does for you.
Yeah.
Dreety, any on here you want to give a mention to?
I don't want to give it mention, but I'll probably have to. Huddersfield and Plymouth.
Yes.
Not nice seeing them lot winning, is it? But Plymouth, my word, I don't know what's going on with them. Every time as well, keep saying, oh, Plymouth away. And I'm like, blooming neck, how many times you playing away? Like every single time I see him, it's blooming away. I'm like, what? But yeah, fair play to Huddersfield. That's all I'm going to say about them. And then Donny and Barnsley. Very happy with that. Because obviously I didn't know what was going to happen on Tuesday, but Barnsley beating Donny, South Yorkshire Derby. Yeah, you can't complain about that, can you really? I don't mind Barnsley, so yeah, good win for them. But yeah, not happy about Huddersfield. I think,
One thing I did want to quickly get your opinions on as well, sorry. Obviously, just on the Plymouth situation, it has come to light that Derek Adams is now more involved, helping Tom Cleverley with Plymouth. Do we think this is the actual picture? Do we think it will happen where it will help give Tom Cleverley that little bit of experience? Obviously, he knows Plymouth well. His experience, we've seen the fantastic job he has done at several clubs. Or do we think they are bringing him in? Tom Cleverley won't last much longer, and Derek Adams could potentially take
ping.
the managerial role at the club. Claire, I will ask you because I heard you ping.
Right, you're literally saying it how I'm convinced it's going to happen. Yeah. Let's be honest, people go in as director of football. It rocked the fucking boat. Sorry for
Nigel Adkins as well. Was it Nigel Adkins at Tranmere, the latest one who did it?
Yeah. Like, it doesn't stay that way, especially lower league. Like, there's too much conflict because they're both managers. Like, they're going in there so that he can be like, yeah, let me work alongside you. No, absolute bullshit. He wants that job as well, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Derek Adams and I want him to do well, so I'm not saying that against him. But I genuinely nailed on believe that is what's going to happen soon.
100%. Dreety, what are your thoughts on the situation?
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. I just hope it doesn't happen when we play them, because us and Derek Adams loves beating us, so we've got them in 3 games' time. So if it's after that, I'm fine with it. But their next few games, you got Port Vale, Northampton, us, Wickham, and then Rotherham. Somewhat, I'm going to say, apart from ours, but somewhat decent games. If they're not like your Boltons or all like that. So maybe until like, I don't know, I think it could be time for Tom Cleverley soon. But then I do think as well, like you said, I think Derek Adams will come in at some point. I think he will. As soon as we saw that announcement, I thought, yeah, he's going to be manager at some point. But it just depends on when that's going to happen.
I completely agree. When I saw it, and I put it in our group chat because I tagged Jen into it, because obviously we all know about him being at Morecambe. And I think we all pretty much said the same thing, especially Jen. She had her opinion on it too. One team I did want to also give credit to, it was last Thursday while we were live on air, but Reading beating a decent Stevenage side. We've all been crediting Stevenage and how well they're doing this season. Alex Ravella's got them playing some really, really great stuff. They're picking up the results. Reading have been struggling, haven't they, so far this season, but a great 1-0 win for them. And I did have another one in my head, and I do not know what I was going to say. Wickham Wanderers, obviously, for Leyton Orient 1. Massive result for them. And yes, this is what I was going to address, because I don't know if anybody else saw it, but unfortunately, obviously, Exeter City did have last night they did have a fire. They had to call the fire brigade out. I don't know how serious it actually is. I haven't seen anything today because I've not really been on my phone, but I just hope everybody is okay and the damage isn't as serious as it could be, because honestly, when I saw it, it was awful. They had videos on and everything, and it did look pretty bad. And as Aled says, I really hope no one was harmed in that fire. And just on Plymouth, sorry, I have missed this from Jamie. I do apologise. Argyle game on Tuesday, we had 24% and no shots on target against 17th in the league below, with half our first team starting.
My God.
Wow. That's not good, is it?
No.
It's not good at all. Really quickly, though, I will read out the table. So, Claire, on 28 points, who is top of League One?
Tell me.
You pointed to Drita.
Anyone?
Stockport County. They are top of League One on 28 points. Second on 27 points, Drita.
The mighty Bantams, who will be top one day. I promise you that. We will be. Sorry, Claire, but I wanted to get that in.
Third, who have climbed up the table, we do have Bolton Wanderers on 26 points. I mean, they have been on a little bit of a roll recently, haven't they? Jumping up to third. Cardiff City, they are fourth on 26 points. Stevenage are fifth on 26 points. And Lincoln City are sixth on 25 points. In the relegation zone, Blackpool, they did get a win, but despite getting a win, they are still in the relegation zone. They are 21st on 15 points. Peterborough United are 22nd on 13 points. Port Vale are 23rd on 13 points. And Plymouth Argyle, they are bottom of League One on 13 points. Just really, really quickly, Chris has put, according to the BBC, Devon and Somerset Fire and Rescue said the fire started in an electrical unit before spreading to a temporary building which houses medical and control rooms. I hope everybody is okay. Again, Graham has mentioned about the electrical fall, and Chris has also put, the club said while the exact cause remained unknown, the fire started in an area used for waste storage.
Burn that shite. Right, can I ask a question while it's in my head?
Yeah, of course.
On Saturday, why does all of non-league kick off at 3 minutes past 3?
It's the initiative for the 3 up, 3 down rule.
Okay.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to raise awareness for 3 up, 3 down, so the whole of non-league and even some of them beyond non-league, like I think even Bury are kicking off at 3 minutes past 3 as well. just for that. It still give me 3 more minutes to get there to the ground. Make sure I get my pie. Yeah. It's amazing what I can do. League Two, Dreety. I'm going to come to you first on League Two. Any on here you want to give a mention to?
I'll say about Rovers and Gillingham.
Yep.
Good win for Gillingham. Obviously, I believe Gareth Ainsworth is back now. Is he back? I think, yeah. So obviously good win for them. I think that's what they were missing, to be honest with you. When he wasn't there, it's like they weren't picking up performances. So to have him back is obviously a huge boost for them. So I've got the Accrington Chesterfield one. I was messaging Rebecca about it and I was like, oh my God, like what a mental game. Like, oh, it's honestly nuts that is. But fair play to them for getting a point. And then I have to mention Grimsby as well. I believe Grimsby were winning at this point. We'll double check. I think they were winning. I think they were leading 2-1 and then to concede later on. Claire, I know what you're laughing about, don't worry.
Trying not to.
I was gonna say that, but I'll leave that one. I think they were leading 2-1, but no, sorry, Barrow were leading 2-1, and then Grimsby. Jamie Walker came on at 83rd minute, so obviously I have to mention him. But yeah, I think the standout has to be. I'm gonna pick a different Sorry, Claire. Standout for me. You got Bromley and Colchester. Bromley are surprising me again. They're not doing too bad, are they? Yeah,
doing very well.
Not doing too bad. Yeah, fair play to them.
Claire, I'm going to ask you now. What is your standout in League Two?
It's got to be Salford Cambridge. Where is Mr. Luke?
Where's Luke? There's been so many 0-0s today. I'm wondering whether, because it was his birthday on Monday, is he either celebrating his birthday or because I sang happy birthday to him, he has now got an ear infection and is recovering in bed.
Like Chesterfield Accrington, I thought was a good game as well, like from what Rebecca was saying. But then Walsall, they're just smashing it, aren't they? And I have to give them credit, like you said before, like sometimes you have to hold your hands up. Yeah. Not to the point of like Peterborough, but we were all like, oh, he's getting sacked. First manager to get sacked. Well, I was anyway. First manager to get sacked in League Two. He's got it so wrong. Like, that's the biggest like fuck up of all time, them not getting autos last season. And I still stand by that. But obviously it's doing really well so far. So yeah, they've found a way to do it without Nathan Lowe.
They have. I know a few people are mentioning the Accrington Chesterfield game. Did seem like a really good game, to be fair. Yeah. So, 17th minute, someone who Rebecca speaks about quite a lot on the pod, Tyler Walton did put them 1-0 up. Then Tyler Walton did score his second on the 26th minute. Just before half-time, Tom Naylor did get one back for Chesterfield. And then just after half-time on the 47th minute, it was Lee Bonis. He scored and equalised. And then 62nd minute, they did take the lead, Chesterfield. But Accrington, 13 minutes after that, did get the equaliser. So, yeah, a very, very crazy game. One team as well who I do want to mention, I thought, and I still do, I thought they'd really, really settle into League Two life from National League. Obviously, last season they did get promoted, Barnet. I know they had the struggles at the start of the season adjusting, but they're doing fairly decent at the moment. The frustrating thing was, though, ladies and people in the chat, Barnet were actually 2-0 up. 2-0 up within 28 minutes.
All they had to do was hold on.
Yeah. Honestly, it frustrates me. So Adam Senior got the first goal in the 13th minute, and then Mark Shelton did score a penalty just before the second half. Not second half. Yeah, just before half time even. Jack Sanders pulled one back for MK Dons. And then somebody I'm really familiar with from him being at Rochdale, Nathaniel Mendez-Lang, got the equaliser for MK Dons. But so frustrating from a Barnet point of view, because I feel like we really are starting to pick up that momentum and finding the feet now in League Two. They're currently 11th on 22 points, but they are only 3 points off the playoffs, which for a newly promoted side, I think is great. And I know people have said with Barnet, we do have the foundations in place. Despite me falling asleep at their ground from a boring game of football, we seem to have picked up the performances a few years later. But yeah, I just wanted to give credit where credit's due for Barnet, but I am frustrated with you. So if there is any Barnet fans in the chat, or if any Barnet players, Barnet managerial staff are watching, why didn't you hold on for us all?
Yeah, for football.
For football. Exactly. I remember that as well. Remember when Edgar Davids was in charge of Barnet. I'm trying to have a quick look at any of the others. So I know, well, obviously Oldham beating Harrogate. I know Oldham did have a man sent off there, but a good win for them, as much as it pains me to say it. Swindon Town as well. Swindon Town are smashing it at the moment this season. They're second in the league, but on the same points as Walsall. But they really are smashing it, aren't they, at the moment, Swindon? And I'm so happy for our Uncle Nick. I really, really am. And obviously the guys at Phil's Rashin, our friends over there. But it was quite a boring game, to be honest. It was actually Ollie Palmer who scored the first goal of the game in the 74th minute. And then Christian Dennis got an equaliser in the 88th minute. And Finlay Munro actually scored the winner in 90 plus 3. So it wasn't until, obviously, the last 15 minutes or so where it picked up. Great end to it. Great end to it. Such a good player, honestly. Yeah. Such a good player, Ollie Palmer. What a pickup that was for Swindon. Honestly, I really rate him. I don't know about you two, but I think he's quality. Yeah. Quality player.
Cracking player.
Rules.
And Crew, obviously. Crew beating Shrewsbury Town 3-1 was another good result.
Hate Crew.
But yes, just on the table, yet again, I will read it off my phone. So if people think I've got great skills looking down, but reading it on the screen, I have just outed myself. But Walsall are top of the league on 29 points. Swindon is second, also on 29 points. Notts County, they are third on 27 points. Salford City are fourth on 26 points. MK Dons are fifth on 25 points. Grimsby Town are sixth on 25 points. And Gillingham are seventh, also on 25 points. But I did want to point out, obviously we've got Crewe Alexandra there on 25 points too. Bromley, 24 points. And Chesterfield, who are 10th, also on 24 points. It's very tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very, very tight there in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then in the relegation zone, we have 23rd, Shrewsbury Town on 13 points. And Newport County are bottom of League Two on 11 points.
24 will stay the same. 23 will become 21. 21 will become 23.
Do you reckon it's actually Harrogate's time to go?
I hope so.
I don't mind that.
I hate them.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I'll take
that. Just in here as well. Really want that top three to stay as they are with Grimsby going up.
I agree.
Playoffs. I think we've got a happy Aled as well about Shrewsbury. But that is the end of tonight's show. And I just want to say thank you so much to each and every person in the chat for joining us. Do really, really appreciate it. And of course, as always, Miss Positivity at the top, Dreety. Thank you so much for talking football. And where can everybody find you and your amazing work that you are doing with Her Game Too on the socials?
Thank you for that. Yeah, you can find my personal Twitter at Dreety_HGT. You can find my Her Game 2 stuff at HGT_BCFC. That's on Twitter and Instagram. There's a few things coming out soon, so fingers crossed they get sorted. And then you can find my own personal media event stuff. I don't know what to describe it as. Media by Dreety on Instagram. I'm going to try and do a TikTok at some point, but for now it's just on Instagram. So yeah, go and give it a follow. And you might see Bradford City top at league one day. Had to get that in. Sorry, Claire. Had to get that in.
There you go. Let's do a £20 donation to a charity of each other's choice on who finishes higher.
I think it'll be you higher. I'll do it, but I think it'll be you higher. 100%. 100%. I just want it for 1 week, Claire. 1 week, please. What if we were on the same amount of points, though? How do you feel about that, then?
Well, then whoever's top it, further up is still further up, aren't
you scores more goals. You'll be top anyway. Exactly, so I don't know. I just want to be top.
If you want to still be below us, then that's fine.
Claire, where can everybody find you? And I just want to say safe trip as well to Chris, who is going to America.
Oh, what are you going there for?
I think his girlfriend lives in America, from what I think he told us on non-league.
Charlotte.
What? Me? I'm not his girl. I thought he said I'm his girlfriend.
No.
I was like, I don't live in America.
I'm pretty sure, I might be chatting bubbles, but I'm pretty sure when he first started watching was when he was in America and he said he was in Charlotte.
Yes.
Oh.
I might be wrong. I don't know.
I was so confused when you said Charlotte. I was like, what?
But yeah, you can find Claire_Jeffs on Twitter. What's NC?
North Carolina.
Oh,
New County.
Newport County. I'm joking. And if anybody does want to follow me on the show, let me start again, pretend that didn't happen. And if anybody does want to follow me on the socials, I am SharXRFC. That is on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. My Her Game 2 stuff is Rochdale HGT on all of those socials. And of course, I mean, before we do the socials for Absolute Football Podcast, I just wanted to say how refreshing it was tonight. As much as we do love all the guys of the podcast, we love all the guys in the chat, it's nice that us three girls have come on here together and everyone in the chat has been so lovely. No discrimination or anything. And it's just so nice. And I don't know if anybody feels the same, but being part of the Absolute Football Podcast, no matter what race you are, what sexuality you are, what gender you are, it's just so good that all of us can come on and speak football together and how inclusive it all is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's only one rule, isn't there? What's the rule? Hashtag, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dickhead. Oh,
yeah.
Dick. That's a dickhead.
I mean, same.
That too.
It's true. It's true that I feel like that's the very special thing about this podcast is that it doesn't matter who you are, what you are, as long as you're not a dickhead, you're always welcome. And if you're a dickhead, off you fuck.
Yes. Unless you're one of our lovable ones.
Yeah, like Graham.
In the nicest way possible. No, I just wanted to point that out because honestly, and I know I come on and I say it all the time, but without everybody in the chat as well and your continued support, and not just for this show, for every single show, you've been part of it, and we just love and appreciate every single one of you. So thank you so much for that. And before I get too soppy, because nobody wants a soppy shot, we are the Absolute Football Podcast. And on Twitter, we are Absolute Ball Pod. YouTube and Twitch, Absolute Football Podcast. TikTok, we are Absolute Football Pod. Instagram, Absolute Football Podcast _ Blue Sky, Absolute Football, and on Facebook, we are the Absolute Football Podcast. And we have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4, yes, 4 live shows a week. All at 8:30 on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. You can find us on a Monday. We have an Absolutely Non-League show, which is in collaboration with the fantastic podcast NL Full Time. We cover National League North, National League South. There will not be a show this Monday. I am so sorry. It's not because York beat us, I promise. I do have a club advisory board meeting at Rochdale, so I do apologise for that. And yet again, I am not copping out of it. I will address the elephant in the room very, very soon about my thoughts on the York game. But yes, it won't be a show on Monday. Sorry, everyone. On a Tuesday, it is Absolutely Premier League show with a fantastic Sam and a Premier League team. Not too sure what will be going on this Tuesday because there's no Premier League. I'm not sure whether it'll be international, but I'm sure Sam will let you all know. Freya and Team Chaos are back on a Wednesday talking all things Absolutely Women's Football. WSL and WSL2 chat will be there. There's Paul, there's Danny, so many people. So go and join them. And then I'm not too sure what's happening next Thursday because a lot of the team will be at the FCAs next week. But Absolutely Lower League is usually on a Thursday at 8:30 talking EFL Championship, League 1 and League 2. So yeah, that is our 4 shows. We cover literally every football, right down from the lower tiers to Premier League, to EFL and to women's football. Got a bit of everything for everyone. You can join as a YouTube member as well, where you do get special perks. You get Meet the Team episodes too. Ant was our latest one. If you haven't checked that out, become a member because it's a fantastic episode with our very own Ant, talking about all things Sunderland and just his journey into podcasting too. As well as all of that, on our YouTube channel, you can catch special interviews, club episodes, and of course, our Women in Football series. At the moment, it is the end of season 1. We will be resuming it. We will be resuming it in the new year, and that is a collaboration with the fantastic campaign that is Her Game Too. So go and check that out. There's some fantastic guests on there, and they talk about their journeys in football, all the good times and all the bad times as well. Oh, my laptop's just froze. There we go. And of course, I don't know if anybody saw as well, but Sam has put on a teaser about something very, very exciting coming to the Absolute Football Podcast very, very soon. I'm not going to say anything. My lips are sealed, but it's an amazing time to be part of the Absolute Football Podcast. And I hope you're all in the chat a part of this journey with us. You've been here from the beginning. And one last thing before we go. Congratulations to our amazing Drita, who is now part of our social media team for the Absolute Football Podcast. Fully deserved. I did give credit to Ben and Jen. I've not seen Rebecca yet. So thank you so much. Hope you all have a lovely, lovely weekend in the chat. And happy birthday as well. She's already heard me sing on Monday, but happy birthday to our very own Jen, whose birthday is on Saturday. So happy birthday, Jen, and hope everybody has a lovely weekend. Bye.